What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be showing you guys something brand new on the 2022 Tundra. So as you guys can see here, we have something up top, and if you guys didn't check out the video on the wheels and tires yet, make sure you guys go check that out. But as you guys can see here, we have a brand new roof rack on our Tundra. So this might be one of the first roof rack that is available on the market, as far as we know of at least. So this one here is made by a company called OVERLAND. They are local to us. They are down in Castle Rock, Colorado. So it was super easy for us to go down there and get this installed. So there's actually two different versions for the 22 Tundra from OVERLAND. This one here is called their Alpha. Their other one is called a Bravo. The difference between the Alpha and the Bravo is going to be mainly on this side here. So as you guys can see, there's two plates. The inner one is color matched to the Luna Rock, and then the outer one is black. You can also get it the other way around, where this would be black and the outer would be whatever color your truck is. So the Bravo would just be one single plate. It would just be black on the outside, and you won't have the option to color match that. So being that this one is the Alpha, it will get a couple cool features the Bravo won't, obviously. So the inner plate, which is really cool, it does separate it from other racks that are on the market right now. Everybody else has a single side plate, where the Alpha from OVERLAND has two. That's nice because you can actually hide your wires down here when you run rock lights that are here or the light bar that is in the front. And pretty much anything that you put on top, some people do like a solar panel on top, and you would be able to hide your wires down here as well. Another really cool thing with the Alpha is that it does come with these handles, and these handles are super nice. They are braided and they're super strong, so if you really wanted to jump and use this to swing yourself up, you can definitely do so. And then of course, like all their other racks, they have these notches in there where you can use the perfect bungee to put in here and then to tie down anything that is on top. This here is probably one of my favorite features of this rack. So these little knockouts, you can knock them out and then you can put a rock light in there. For example, a Baja Designs rock light, or we at Running for Tacos here is actually coming up with one that you could put in here, and it will be our own branded light, and now it will actually be a little bit brighter than the Baja Designs. So that's why we're saving that one for ours. The last thing I do want to mention with this rack is the windscreen in the very front here. So this one has no cutout for any light bars, but that is going to change very soon. We just haven't decided which lighting company we're going to go with just yet. But once we do, the cool thing with up top is that they actually make this rack, so they cut it depending on the light that you choose for that windscreen. Moving on to the back here, we have the bed rack from OVERLAND as well. This is called the Truss bed rack. And this model here is brand spanking new. This is their 2022 model. So from 2022 moving on, this is what you guys will get on your Tundra, Tacoma, or whatever truck you guys have. So this is brand new here, the side plate. The legs are brand new, the load bar is brand new. So everything here that you guys see, it will be moving on forward from 2022. So this specific one that we installed on our truck is just a test model. So as you guys can see right here, we do have the reverse and bed camera on the third brake light right there. So the bed rack does interfere with the camera just a little bit. The camera does have adjustability for it to go up and down, so we're able to adjust it so that way we can clearly see behind us pretty well. It covers the camera about maybe 5 or 10% of the actual screen, which isn't much, so the camera is definitely still usable. However, in about a week from now, we're going to be going back down to OVERLAND. We're going to be swapping this one out for a different one. It's going to be pretty much the same bed rack, but we are going to have an EX Alpha on top. And the EX Alpha is actually another rack. It's basically a roof rack for the bed rack. And what that does is it actually just makes the bed rack look better. So it's going to meet with the roof rack here. So if you guys have seen their bed rack before, you guys would know exactly what I'm talking about. But that bed rack in particular will fix the issue of the camera being blocked. So let's go ahead and talk about their new bed rack and the new parts that's on it. So the side plate, for example, is now bent here. So now it's super solid, it's not gonna go anywhere, whereas before it was just completely flat. and there was a little bit of play back and forth, but now there's zero play, so this thing is rock solid. And of course, they strategically put all these holes so that way you guys can mount pretty much anything to them. Rotor packs, max tracks, pretty much anything you want with the variety of holes that they have on these side plates. And then down here, you will see this rectangular hole. This hole is meant for a seam pot as well. So you can put a rock light here so that way you can use it to illuminate your camp area when you guys are parked. And then lastly, this is probably the biggest upgrade to the bed rack in my opinion. This is a 2x2 load bar, so you can put pretty much any size tent up here or anything that is super heavy, and there won't be any play or bend in the actual load bars. All right guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We are definitely enjoying building this truck currently, and it is not anywhere near being done. So we will keep you guys updated with new videos at least once a week on the Tundra, so that way you guys can always check it out. So if you guys are not subscribed already, make sure you guys are subscribed and turn on the bell notification. That way you guys get notified every time we post a new video. And then of course we will have this bed rack, this roof rack down in the description if you guys are interested in it. And we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.